Hey everybody, I'm back. This the third video of the day. It might be the last. Um, I did a video a while ago, and it was about what is too old to start your own business. What do we call old, or what do we consider old? So I was talking about when we was younger. I was out there messing up my life. I was doing things that I should have been doing. I should have been doing things to complete my goals. I had a whole bunch of goals wrote down. I always said by I reach this certain age, I have my own business. By I reach this certain age, I've been on bought me a house and I've been on had this many cars, or I've been on had this and this and this and this and this. But I didn't achieve that. I was too busy out there in the streets trying to find myself, which I could have been trying to find myself in consider doing my goals and consider graduating from school. I didn't. I don't talk about this much because I think it affects me a lot. Uh, the most things that I feel like I messed up in my life is when I didn't graduate high school. I didn't graduate high school and I stayed in trouble. I stayed in jail. I stayed in the penitentiary at a young age. I started getting in. I came out being gay at the age of 16, and I started getting in trouble at the age of 17. One, because I didn't want to listen to my parents. Two, I wanted to do things my way. And three, I was just out there doing the most. Whatever you want to call the most, that's what I was out there doing. The most. Uh, I let men take advantage of me. No, I can't say I let men take advantage of me. I can say I allow men to use me and me to take care of me. I would do a criminal things that I should have been doing. You know, I should have stayed in school. I should have graduated school and went to college. But that was just something that I didn't want to do. I was always getting ran home to school. You know, people was always trying to beat me up. I was always getting made fun of. So I decided to do the next best thing and I dropped out. And me dropping out put a whole damper on my life because I paid for it in the long run. When I say I paid for it in the long run was when it came to me happening to live in an apartment or pay bills. Most of all my life, I ain't really. I'm gonna say this: I ain't never stayed in a house, so I don't know what it's like to live in a house. Most of my life, all I ever stayed in was apartments and condominiums. I mean, I survived. You know, I had little money coming in, and I hustled a little. But what I'm saying, I shouldn't have been out there doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I should have been trying to achieve my goals. I should not have been waiting this late in the game and this late in age like I am now trying to achieve my goals. Because now the goals that I want to achieve is I do want the nice house. I do want the business, you know, and Back then, I can't say I wanted it because I can say this: if I wanted it like I say I did, I would have been trying to prosper to get it. Um, Even half of the time when I went to the penitentiary, I was meeting guys in the penitentiary. I was talking to guys and going with guys in the penitentiary. I remember instead of me trying to go do my time and come on home, I was too busy trying to date a guy in the penitentiary and stay down there. That's how much I was just caught up in the game. And that's how much it made when you just caught up in the life of crime. Living the life of crime can cost you your life and it can cost you a lot. And I think the best thing when I say living the life of crime, it has it didn't cost me my life on a death situation. It cost me my life in me staying in the penitentiary, going back and forth to jail where I was away from my family. I think I wasn't always halfway there of seeing my nieces and my nephews grow up, half of the time. I think it was one time that, oh, excuse me, y'all. I think it was one time that I missed my niece, not my niece, I missed my niece and my nephew's graduation because I was locked up. There was one time I didn't know my sister was pregnant with my other two nephews. I missed that because I was locked up. Yeah, I stayed in trouble. Every time I would ask God to let me help me get out, let me out. I was I would get out doing the same old thing. It was like I was almost addicted to doing what I was doing. Or it was like I wasn't addicted to doing what I was doing. I was addicted to the money. Because I was a hustler. That's what I did. And that's what I enjoyed. I love the fast cars. I love the fast money. I hustle. But I hustled to the fact that every time I would got money in my hand, I would go shopping. Instead of me thinking and doing things the right way, hustling and getting out the game, I hustled and stayed in the game. And every time I asked God to let me out of prison, I went back to doing the same old thing to the fact that I remember one time I was just having seizures in the prison. That's how bad the situation was going on with me. It was almost like I didn't care about my health. I remember me first getting to prison and diagnostic, and I had a seizure. I'm not saying that I actually had a totally bad life, but I'm saying that I could have did better when it came to my life, and I didn't. I had a lot of choices I could have made and done them the right way, and I didn't. And I think as I look back now on the choices that I made with my life, I wish I would have done things a whole different way. But this, thank you for this video. This is part one on living the life of me, living the life of a crime, living the life of crime.